Now let's move out west. It is time for people to go home. Those were the words of the mayor of Seattle, pledging to work with community leaders to peacefully dismantle the part of the city that's still occupied by protesters, better known as CHOP. ABC's Kaylee Hartung is live on the ground in Seattle, and she joins us now with more. Kaylee, what are things like where you are right now?
Yeah, so Lindsay, it was now 2 weeks ago that Seattle police left the East Precinct just a couple blocks behind me here, and these barricades came up. But truthfully, it is hard to answer very simple questions about what is going on here because it is a complex situation with a lot of layers to it. I was really struck when I walked up to the zone from this side and saw this list of demands here from protesters, some of whom were the first to be in these streets, saying they want the Seattle police defunded, they want that money going back to black communities, and they want all protesters freed and those charges dropped against them. There is still artwork here that reminds you why this began. You'll see this incredible Black Lives Matter mural on this street behind me here. But what we're also learning is that the violence you're hearing about happening here, the violence that the mayor is citing as the reason why the police need to come back, many people are saying we're here in a major American city. This is an imperfect society and violence and crime will happen, but because there is a spotlight on this community, on these 6 blocks, it has given the mayor reason to use that as an excuse and bring the police back here. But Lindsay, it is becoming harder and harder to find voices here who can articulate why they remain. What is clear here is that there's no leadership and there is no longer the unified message that once brought people to these streets.
And so what happens next? And how can city leaders peacefully shut this area down then?
And so that's the question that no one knows an answer to right now. As I told you, that East Precinct is just a couple blocks this way. Now, people here tell me they knew eventually the police would come back. And now the question is, you say, how will they come here and have these people leave? Well, if you look around here, look to my right here, these tents that have popped up on this park. You can hear a man playing drums he's assembled. They're behind me. Again, it's unclear who has taken hold of this space. Like I said, a complex issue with a lot of layers to it. And now when the police chief has said that the use of pepper spray and any chemical agents, that is banned through September, force cannot be used here. Police are only allowed to use any sort of those chemical weapons if their life is in imminent danger. So this will be a phased process. As the police chief has said, it will take days. There is no timeline. Whatever timeline they have has not been explained to us. And there are a lot of questions here. What you see right now, this atmosphere that is very calm and these streets fairly empty, that's not what we're told it looks like at night. And now that's the question, is what happens as different people move in depending on what hour of the day it is and how the police choose to meet the protesters they see.
And yeah, no longer that unified message. Okay, Kaylee Hartung, thanks so much for your reporting.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.